Um, well, I know that there are South African citizens who are also hijacking buildings, right? That's fine. Crime does not have ethnic group, the color, or anything of that sort. But I want you guys who are from other African countries, especially Nigeria, that do you think South Africans can come to your country and hijack buildings and forcefully stay in those buildings and make people pay rent on those buildings like it's their building? Do you think they can do that? In your country, as much as you know the law of your country and you understand the environment and the capacity of the law enforcement, I want someone who's from Nigeria to answer this question for me. You know why I'm asking this question? The recent footage that we saw of Nigerians demolishing our structures in Joburg, wanting to force themselves inside, to stay inside. How did we get here? How did we really get here? And by the way, compliment to Mr. Mqini. I think it's the EFF MMC. You know, you could visibly see that this man is irritated, is very angry. And the biggest problem in South Africa, by the way, for us to have these buildings, so many buildings hijacked, is because of this useless law. Yes, you heard me correctly. This useless law, you know, everything you must just go approach the court, you must fill up the papers, you must go through processes. Hey, South Africa, we need to take drastic measures. Our law enforcement should be given those powers and privileges. We must be authoritatives. We must be able to say the buck stops here today. They must be removed. Why the government was able to demolish other houses somewhere there in Lenasia some years ago, the ANC government, but they can't remove these immigrants, illegal immigrants, staying in town. Do you know how difficult it is these days to go to Joburg in town? I don't go there anymore. I don't go there anymore. I rather maybe travel to Pretoria or other towns. I don't go to Joburg. They rob you broad daylight. Crime is... Tell me, these people, as much as they can't be employed, they're unemployable, they are there, stagnant, there. What do you expect them to eat? And you've got a mayor here, very useless mayor, Tata Morero. I don't know where did they get that guy. A very useless someone. Useless. And people like Kenny Kunen, okay, why do you take, you know, these people who are fresh from prison into a leadership? Why did you take these people fresh from prison into leadership? They were never even trained how to manage anything. They are straight from prison, and then all of a sudden they are politicians, comrade. Then they get into the municipalities now. Gayton is quiet. It's quiet about this because he is also part of the problem. Kenny Kunen is quiet. Patriotic Alliance. Hey, we want to govern. Hey, we'll do better. Hey, as Jig. Hey, as ons baizani. Nyapaizan pambili nyapaizan nyatitiza le. You are baizing there. Ons baizani. Mina, I'm like, why did you vote for these people? Really, South Africans, you are so easy to be convinced, ne? Why did you vote for these people? The Gayton McKenzies, the Kenny Kunenes. Why did you vote for them? You are too desperate, ne? For a political home. So that's why you voted for them. I mean, if you can check, ANC is better than PA, Patriotic Alliance. ANC, as rotten as it is better than Patriotic Alliance. ama-26 lawa. Patriotic Alliance ama-26 zibuya le edanyani ziyakhala nokusana ukushayisana iy'timela mathupha nje. These two are a problem. Why did we put them? At least the EFF gentleman, Mr. Mqini, you know, sorry, you know, when you are a hard worker and you are alone, he's alone. Look at the Damorero. What is he doing there? So the buildings in Joburg is a criminal cartel itself. It's a criminal syndicate. Everyone is pushing his own mission there. You'll never understand who's who. Joburg. Herman Mashaba tried to fix that rotten town. It's a rotten place. It's a place of hell. Joburg CBD. No one wants to go there. If you're walking there, bro, squatters, they come, they grab you, 7 people, others are searching you and looking for phones, money, everything. Broad daylight, people passing, daylight robbery. When you're carrying a backpack, you can't put it like this at the back. You need to turn it around and put it like this so you can see it. That's Joburg for you. As those who have been there. Hijacked buildings, criminals, we see them eye to eye. I don't even go there anymore unless if I really have to go to Joburg. I don't like that place. It's a hell. It's a hell. At some point I tried to stay there, maybe for 2-3 months. I couldn't. It's scary. It's scary. It's better in squatter camps because, you know, there and there you can survive. You see people hustling, doing their own thing. At night, in squatter camps, you can't. You can't move. But in Joburg, 24 hours, there are criminals there. So scary, man. I don't know South Africa. How did we get here? How? Now, the Patriotic Alliance has shown you who they really are. Dayton McKenzie going and have a meeting with AfriForum. Now many are on set coffee here, on drinking coffee here, and on some die problem, AIDS for Nyabas. Mena, I know them. If you don't know them, I know them. So it's a waste of time. It's a futile exercise, you see. I don't know if how can we put Herman Mashaba as the mayor of the city of Johannesburg. I still want that man. Remember that man insourced the cleaners to be permanent. The DA didn't want. The very same white people who claim to fight for black people, they didn't want black people to be hired permanent. The security were hired. He forced the municipality to say, hey, we don't have a budget, but they've got a budget for tenders. They've got a budget to pay contractors millions and millions. They don't have a budget to hire those poor people permanent in Joburg. And they said, no, he's the mayor of the EFF. The EFF did the right thing. So, actually in South Africa, a better political party is the EFF, more than all these rotten potatoes. EFF is resonating with black people. Action SA, I like Herman Mashaba, his character, but I don't like his political position because he is a kind of DA light. Some of his policies in the Action SA, they are not resonating with black people, the struggle itself. So it's worrisome. But his character, when he was a mayor, EFF tells him that, hey, listen, we need to employ these people permanently. He did. So these hijacked buildings are going to house terrorists. Terrorists are going to come, sneak into our country and hide there. Then when the war starts, we can switch off the country. Completely off. We are taking it for granted. I know. Hey, ANC government, you continue to cause a mess. If I become a president for one day, you know what I will do with these hijacked buildings? I will remove all of them. All of them. I will call the South African National Defence Force. At least they can have something to do. Remove these people who are staying illegally, forcefully so. They must remove them, forcefully so. They mustn't come with excuses that we don't have anywhere to go. Who said you must stay here? Where were you from when you came here? Remove them forcefully. Don't apply for court interdict, and it's a waste of time. That's a paperwork. Let's save stationery. Remove them forcefully. Clean that town and renovate those flats and let the city run those flats and generate income. We are advising dumb people who don't care. They gave a 200 million tender to a Nigerian guy while South Africans are starving. They are hungry. Hungry. You say, no, he's got a race kid. What is a race kid about the tender? Kenny Kunene from Patriotic Alliance, they are there, but they are saying nothing because they are part of the problem. They are part of the problem. That's why I'm saying politicians are the most useless people on earth. The most useless. I think these people, they must get other jobs, Let's do politics on part-times. Run a business and do politics. Or work, have a profession, be a medical doctor and do politics on your spare time. Not a career, I'm a politician. I'm a politician. You're corrupt. You are there to steal, to steal, to steal, to steal. I'm waiting to see who is going to vote for PA, Patriotic Alliance, on the next elections, or even local government elections next year in 2026. I'm just waiting to see who will vote for this party, because it is a fake. It's a scam. That thing is a scam. Doesn't exist. I don't know how they managed to register with the IEC. I don't know, because IEC also takes bribes, When you have money, then you can give them money to quickly approve your application. The same as MKP, they quickly approved and later regretted, did we approve? And Msholos is here. They wanted to deregister. Corruption. Because they are too hungry and they are for sale. You can buy them actually. Hijacked buildings are a ticking time bomb in South Africa. I'm telling you, squatters, they are a ticking time bomb. One day, we will wake up somewhere there in the Middle East. Yeah. That day will come. Because we are sitting, we are too quiet, we have leaders who don't care. They don't care. They don't care. And even they themselves are exposed to a risk, because those are the first people we are going to loot when we are hungry. These politicians who are staying in mansions, the first people that we are going to loot from their houses, it's them, because they are super rich. We know they are rich. They've got food all over, right from the entrance. They've got cheese. They've got everything, food. We're going to eat there for some days until they are dry. That's when we can see what we can grab. A truck in KZN got a breakdown belonging to a big retail store. They looted that truck. And as I'm looking at that video, then I could say that, no, this is hunger. 2021 July unrest light in Yan. You see, they are experimenting that we are hungry. People are hungry. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Let's not apply the law. Let's take law and put it aside and focus on the reality. They are hungry, those people. Do you blame them for looting, wanting to eat, looking for food? You can't say you find someone stealing food and shoot them. Why? That person is hungry. Just let him steal and eat. He is not actually stealing, he's taking, because he's hungry. When you are hungry and no one is giving you food, you end up taking food and eat. There's no sin. Even in the Bible, I don't think there's anything of that nature that it's a sin. Eating is a sin. Being hungry and taking food that is in front of you and eat, it's not a sin. Legally, no, they are stealing. They should not be doing that. They are hooligans. They are not stealing. They are hungry, those people. This is what the president has created. This is the crisis South African government, ANC, has created. We find ourselves here. Let the truck break down at squatter camp. They are going to loot it empty. Within 5 minutes, that truck will be empty. Now we have hijacked buildings in Joburg and other areas. In Joburg is worse. It's a devil's playground, that place. I don't go there anymore. Be careful, squatters. Those who are staying in Gauteng, don't go to Joburg just for fun. They will rob you broad daylight, and no one will help you. No one will help you. People will pass. People will pass. People will pass. It's a culture. We've accepted it. I don't know, squatters. Let's keep engaging. Thank you to the people who watch my content. Those who have not subscribed, please subscribe. Log in and subscribe. It's for free. You don't pay to subscribe. Let's grow the Squatter Camp Nation. Let's grow the Squatter Camp Nation. Click on that notification bell. When I drop the content, you happen to be the first to know that I Squatter Citrobil. Another thing, please comment. Throw your comment. Let us engage. Let us be in an engagement. Let us interact. Each one teach one. Thank you, squatters. Sharp.